Hey guys, Infamous from Omni123, and I am here on a Friday again with Zer, and he has a totally new inventory, and I'm not completely disappointed with his armor. The past 2 weeks have been pretty good. I mean, not outstanding, but you know, I've picked some things up from him the past 2 weeks. And just to start off, let's buy this helmet engram, just because I feel like it. And starting off, for the Titans, he has Ruin Wings. He had these last week. I hope this doesn't start a trend to where he sells these every single fucking week, or if you do, I'm going to have to kill you. Yeah. And for Hunters, he's selling Knucklehead Radar, which is a very good, it's a very good Hunter helmet. It's a very good PvP Hunter helmet. And that's what Hunters are all about. So if you play a lot of PvP as a Hunter, I very much so suggest picking up this helmet, because, I mean, number one, he hasn't sold it in a while, and you might have not picked it up the first time, and number two, I mean, it's really good, like I've said. What it does is, right here, Sensor Pack, radar remains visible while aiming down primary weapons, so even if you don't have the third eye perk, like my Might Multi-Tool has right here, the third eye, radar stays active while aiming down sights, and fuck you notification. Yeah, if you don't have the third eye perk, it will give it to your primary weapons pretty much, which is pretty sick. I used to use this helmet a lot when I played PvP on my Hunter, but now not so much because the Crucible kind of bores me since there's not too much variation to it. I mean, I really think they should add some more game modes. That would really spice up Crucible. But then moving on to the Warlocks, we have Claws of Ahamkar, and these are awesome. These are new DLC or Dark Below gauntlets for the Warlock. And what they do is special weapon loader, snap discharge. I feel like every exotic piece of armor has this on it. Like, really. Every single... Let's see. How many exotics in my inventory to have this perk on it? Actually, that doesn't. This does. Light Beyond Nemesis does. That doesn't either. Wow, I'm very surprised. I felt like more than that had it. Yeah, this has it, obviously, and that, wow, okay, so, I guess I'm wrong. I figured a lot more exotics would have that on it, because it seems like I always see that on a piece of armor, but whatever. What these do, for the main perk on it, is the Whispers. Gain additional charge for Scorch and Energy Drain, which isn't, like, outstandingly amazing, but, there are some good abilities in here for Scorch and Energy Drain. And this could be very useful if you like using your melee ability to your advantage. Like for Energy Drain, I like running either Surge, or actually any of these are really good. On Scorch though, I just keep Solar Wind down because it actually pushes like teammates back in your fire team, and it's really funny. That's the only reason, because Flame Shield to me, like, although it probably is the best choice, it doesn't seem that it makes that much of a difference. I probably should keep that on though, because it does give me a little bit more armor anyway. And they have Brimstone right here. Killing an enemy with Scorch causes them to explode, which can be useful as well. And then you could also, on Voidwalker, you could put on Bloom, so they explode just like Brimstone over in the Sunsinger skill tree when you kill them with your Energy Drain. And then you can have another perk on it on top of that, which I think makes Energy Drain a little bit more superior, because I like running Surge sometimes. I kind of switch it up depending on how I'm feeling. If I want more super, I'll put this on. If I am really in like a tactical situation, like a Nightfall or like a raid or something like that, I'll probably keep on Lifesteal. But when I'm just fooling around, maybe doing some bounties, I'll probably switch to Surge, just so I get that faster reload time and that boost to movement speed, which is always very nice. And then moving on, oh, and by the way, these things look absolutely epic. Let me put these things on. I don't know why I don't have them on. Okay, come over here. Come on, there you go. You see these shoulder pads are like dragon claws. It looks really cool. Oh, come on. And then you got those awesome feathered gauntlets. Let me inspect them. They look very awesome. I really like the way these look. And they pretty much, I was trying out different shaders, they pretty much match any shader. It doesn't really matter what you put on. You can put on fucking Undercity if you really want to, even though this shader is disgusting. God of War always looks nice. That nice bright red. Double Banshee. And then my favorite for my Warlock, Jester Apogee. They all look nice. And it doesn't change, but it is like a very matchable color that it has to. It's just like a kind of brownish, which isn't bad. And then for the weapon, he has Patience and Time, which he has sold before, but if you don't have the Patience and Time, it is a very, very good sniper. The impact is a little bit lacking. Let's compare it to my black hammer, how I have it on, right? Yeah, so, like, it's not amazing. Let me put on my... The impact isn't outstanding. So yeah, it's a little bit less. I'd say it's like 1/3 less than the Icebreaker's impact. Which, I mean, you can't really compare it to the Icebreaker or the Black Hammer. They're pretty much the best snipers in the game. Or at least in my opinion. I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of other people have that same opinion as well, but the perks on this thing are Third Eye, which is very unique for a sniper. I don't think any other sniper can even have Third Eye on it. And then you have Patience and Time. You gain active camouflage while aiming down sights, which can be useful in some situations. I find that it's more of a situational weapon. If you're going to be putting the Patience Time perk to use, you're probably in some kind of very specific situation where going invisible is extremely useful. But then you have Field Scout that boosts it up to 6. And you have Custom Optics and Fetid Stock. I'd definitely go for Field Scout. Because it boosts up to the maximum ammo capacity too. So I can hold more ammo in reserve. And he has exotic shards, as per usual. And the helmet engram, which I just picked up in the beginning of the video. Then for the upgrades, he has Crest of Alpha Lupi for the Hunter, which, I mean, isn't really the best Hunter piece of armor. The Crest of Alpha Lupi on the Titan, oh, he has it for the Titan also, I didn't even realize that. For the Titan and the Hunter, and the Light Beyond Nemesis for the Warlock. They're really not amazing. I don't really like them that much. I usually don't run. Actually, I have never put on my Crest of Alpha Lupi or leveled it up on my Hunter. I don't have it for my Titan. And the Light Beyond Nemesis just looks sick. So sometimes I wear that thing. But yeah, and he has Lucky Raspberry here, which is a pretty decent piece of Hunter armor. It improves your Arc Bolt. And I'm not really sure what it means by Arc Bolt Grenade Chains Further. But what I do know is that the respawn with full grenade energy is very useful for PvP, because every time you spawn you can get a new grenade, which is awesome. And then it has the extra heavy ammo, always amazing. Always love having extra heavy ammo. And then moving on for the Titans, he has Crest of Alpha Lupi again, which, I mean, I just explained. It's not really the best piece of armor. And then he has no backup plans from last week. He had this last week as well. I'm probably gonna upgrade these things because I didn't get a chance last week. And these are pretty good gauntlets. I mean, it seems like they double your. I don't have them on this character because obviously I'm not a Titan. But yeah, it seems like they double the duration of your force barrier. So yeah, not bad gauntlets. If you have these and never use them, I suggest that you try them out, because I really love them, and I find that if I had a Monte Carlo, it would just be awesome. And then for the Warlocks, he has this fucking amazing chest plate that I still have yet to get. Zur, sell the Heart of Praxic Fire, please. Please, I really need this piece of armor. It is amazing. If you have this, there is no doubt in my mind that you should upgrade. I mean, that you shouldn't upgrade this. What the fuck am I saying? You should definitely fucking upgrade this piece of armor. It is amazing. It is such a good. It is probably the best Warlock piece of armor still. The Starfire Protocol is pretty good, but I still don't think it stands up to the Heart of Praxic Fire. This thing is great, and if you don't know what it does, the main perk on it, Praise the Sun, further decreases all ability cooldowns while Radiance is active, and I really need to turn off these notifications. But yeah, so basically what you can do is just pretty much just spam the shit out of your grenade button when you're in Radiance, which is just amazing. And also, on top of that, it has more heavy ammo. So, I mean, you're pretty much guaranteed to boss on people when you have that chest plate on. I don't know what I'm saying anymore, but Moving on, he has the Sunbreakers for the Warlock also. He had these last week. I'm probably going to upgrade these as well, because I didn't get a chance. Just like the no backup plans. And what these do is, the main perk on it is Helium Cycle, increases duration of solar grenades. So yeah, I mean, if you like the Sunbreakers, definitely upgrade them. Then moving on to the weapon upgrades, he has Mida Multi-Tool, which is a pretty... It's an odd scout rifle. I have it right here, fully upgraded, so I'm definitely not going to upgrade it. I mean, obviously. But, yeah, it's pretty good. It gives you about a 110% movement speed buff when you have Lightweight and Mida Multi-Tool on, which can be useful in some situations and is definitely fun to run around with this gun. If I'm not too interested in using my primary, I'll just throw on that gun so that I can switch to it and just run around fast. Yeah, I actually really like this scout rifle. It's very good. And then he has the Thorn once again, which is after patch, a very good hand cannon, and it's probably up there in the top 5, actually probably the top 3, and in my books at least. It is amazing, and I have this gun maxed out as well. And Mark of the Devourer, I'll just tell you that if you have a 331 attack Thorn, Mark of the Devourer ticks for about 102 damage, or 105 damage, something around there. It's very high and can be very useful against enemies that like to backpedal, like little bitches, like Dregs, or... I mean, Dregs really aren't a good example because you kill them very fast anyway, but like Wizards it's very useful on because sometimes they just like to regenerate their shield and cover, which is extremely annoying because sometimes you don't have a solar weapon on and it's annoying just to switch to one just to take on the Wizard's shield. So it's nice just to put a damage over time so he can't regenerate his shield. I really like this gun. It's a very good gun. I suggest you using it if you have it. The Universal Remote, I can't give you an opinion on it because I don't have it. This is one of the exotics that I don't have. But from what I've heard very mixed reviews on it. If you're a big shotgun user and you use the Universal Remote a lot, definitely upgrade it because it gives you that higher attack stat. Always nice. And then he has the Plan C for upgrade. I am most definitely going to upgrade this gun. This is a very good, very, very good fusion rifle. Has a very quick charge time, extremely high impact, and with this upgrade even further reduces the charge time when you switch to it after like every 15 seconds, and then it has that hip fire, which is always very helpful on a fusion rifle. Yeah, very good gun. Very, very good gun. And then he has the Super Good Advice. If you weren't lucky enough, like me, to get the Super Good Advice bounty after patch, you should... I mean, if you use this gun a lot, it's not amazing because it is an exotic, and for me, I mean, just my opinion, I'd much rather run either a primary or special and stop fucking giving me notifications. I will have to turn those off because they are annoying me. Or was I? I don't even know. See, I just lost my train of thought. Yeah, I was talking about the Super Good Advice. I'd much rather run a primary or special exotic over a heavy exotic, just because, I don't know. There's a lot of very good legendary heavies, and it's just not as useful to me as a primary or special exotic, in my opinion. It's obviously my opinion. If you use that gun a lot, definitely upgrade it. And then he has the Truth, which is another heavy, and from what I just went over, if you don't use it a lot, then don't upgrade it. That's pretty much the basis of all of these upgrades. So yeah, just to end the video, let me go decrypt... Oh, I forgot to go over that last column. Oops. Alright, let's see. For the telemetries, he has shotgun, sniper rifle, and rocket launcher telemetries, which, if you don't know, telemetries, after you activate them, they give you about, I think, a 10% XP bonus, which, I mean, if you have them laying around, you might as well just throw one on because it gives you extra XP and just makes the whole leveling up a weapon quicker. That process totally quicker. And then he has Plasma Drive, which is the blue Sparrow Contrail upgrade, and the Emerald Coil, which is the green Sparrow Contrail upgrade. And he finally has Heavy Synth. I was in dire need of Heavy Synth when we were trying to do Crota the first couple of times because rockets are very useful in that battle. So yeah, I was very happy to see that he had heavy ammo when I looked at his inventory. But yeah, let's decrypt this exotic engram. Hopefully I got the Obsidian Mind. I really want that. I really want the obsidian mind. Please. Please, give me the obsidian mind.
Let's see if we got something for you.
Alright. Let's see. Come on.
Answer as I can.
Fuck you.
Penetrable.
No.
Hopefully this is close.
No. No. Oh, such a disappointment. Only one exotic shard.
I'll help you, Guardian.
Ah. Annoying. So annoying. I already have 18 of those things. I don't need more exotic shards. Just give me a fucking obsidian mine. I really want an obsidian mine. But yeah, that's enough of my rambling. I'll see you guys in another Destiny video when I'll be doing something else within this awesome game. See you guys next time.